Listen, I want to come today and tell you how important it is to stay true to your authentic self and to give God the glory in everything that you do. I am an international and celebrity publisher right outside of Chicago. So I was talking to a new client and she began to tell me about this book that she had wanted to write and how this book was so important to her and she was just waiting to find the right person. So then after that, she began to say, tell me a little bit about yourself. Now, y'all, this is where it get deep because I began to tell her my story on how I became a publisher. And I began to tell her that I was going to publish a book for my 40th birthday that had been on my USB for years. And that when I finally published my book, this is the short version. You got to come to one of my conferences and hear the long version because it's going to bless you. But after publishing my book, people all around the world began to ask me, can I help them? And I began to go to God and ask God, Lord, you know, these people want me to help them publish their books, but I don't know what to do because this wasn't on my to-do list to become a publisher. And God began to tell me, it's okay, daughter, I'm going to teach you. And I had you publish your book first so that you can be your first client. And then I asked God what was the name of my company then, since he wanted me to be a publisher, and he said Sophisticated Press. And it was at that time, you all, that I went and got it trademarked. I went and got it incorporated, and Sophisticated Press was birthed. Now, here's where it gets good because I am Holy Ghost trained. I have to give God the glory because, again, I did not have an apprentice. I did not have a mentor that taught me how to become a book publisher that helps now celebrities and NBA retired coaches and that helps like just executives in London and Bermuda. To God be the glory. But let me tell you what happened when I told her that I was Holy Ghost trained and that God taught me everything. She said, you are the person. And the reason why I know you are the person, because in my dream, I told God to show me who to publish with. And in my dream, there was a lady that was saying, God taught me how to become a publisher. Right down to the T of the words that I said. Now, this isn't the first time that somebody called me and told them that God gave them my exact name and exact blueprint of what was supposed to be said that matched me. But this lady, you all, let me tell you something. She was serious. And she said, you are the one, because that's what was said to me from the lady in my dream. Exactly what I told her. And I told her that God had taught me how to do contracts, how to negotiate, how to market, how to sell, how to be a business strategy in the publishing sector. And I just come to tell you, you all, that you better give God the glory. Some of you all be giving your degrees the glory. Some of you all be giving your light skin the glory, your dark skin the glory. No, it is God that empowers you to get wealth and add no sorrow to it. You better tell your story out here. You better get them books out your belly out here. You better make sure that when you telling your story, you telling the real deal, because God has already written into people's dreams and told them what to look for and who they're going to use and who they're going to choose. And by you not telling your full story, you actually missing out on your blessing because they're not seeing it. That's just like when God told Isaac was looking for a wife, and God told Isaac, the one that give water to your camel also. That's the one who your wife. Y'all better stop playing, because God is very specific and God is very particular with who he wants to serve you. And it's time for you to stop choosing people that you want and go to God and ask God, who do you have for me in this season to collaborate with and to connect with? I encourage you to tell your story. I encourage you to publish your book. I encourage you to stop being arrogant and telling God no and not yet. Who are you to tell God no and not yet? Who are you to tell God what you can't do when he already know what he deposited in you? Listen, y'all, I done got too happy, but that thing blessed my soul, and I just had to share it.